stands amidst adversities as they build the name of the institution, the Philippine National Police Academy. The class produced the very first graduates and recognized the first general of the Philippine National Police Organization and the first NBA Lakan director, retired Police Chief Superintendent Pedro Estrella Bulao. The Maharlika Class of 1980 also produced the first Lakan to be part of the Philippine National Police Directorial Staff in the name of retired Police Chief Superintendent Danilo Querubin Abarzosa. Ladies and gentlemen, the elite, the first graduates of the Academy, the Maharlika Class of 1980. Following them is the Matatag Class of 1981. Matatag, as they call themselves, proved to be the only class who underwent the 45-day basic recruit training at the former Philippine Constabulary. The class has the least number of graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Public Safety program, with only 34 members, who are proudly leaving their class name, attesting that they are undoubtedly Matatag. Once again, the Matatag Class of 1981. Walking with honor is the Masigasi Class of 1982, in pursuit for true justice, integrity, and service. The Masigasi Class of 1982 was born. They had 36 graduates who brought honor and pride to the Tri-Bureau of the Department of the Interior and Local Government, proving their worth as the third class to graduate from this prestigious academy. They bannered the name Masigasi to show the dedication to their chosen field of service. Let us give a round of applause to the Masigasi Class of 1982. After them is the Magidi Class of 1983. Brave people never surrendered, and so this class of 1983 came to existence. The Magidi Class had produced 99 competent officers. They served with the most professionalism. Bearing their class name Magiti, they dared and ventured their field of service with unselfish love for country and people. This became the distinguished mark of all members of the Magiti Class of 1983. Once again, the Braves, the Magiti Class of 1983, together with Honorable Juan Miguel M. Zubiri, President, Senate of the Philippines, and Secretary Roman A. Felix, Presidential Advisor of Military and Police Affairs. Walking with pride is the Makatarungan Class of 1984. The core value of being just became the heart of the law enforcement. Through justice, the class named Makatarungan was conceived. With 99 graduates, the class is geared with the principles of the Academy to serve justice at all costs. The Makatarungan Class of 1984 remained faithful in the midst of the material world, where justice prevails at all costs. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Makatarungan Class of 1984. Make way to the Makatao Class of 1985. The sixth class to graduate from the portals of the Philippine National Police Academy had their own way to achieve the image of a truly public safety officer. The class yet produced another batch of 70 public safety leaders who are dedicated to serve the country and the people. Their exposure during the height of the anti-government rallies in Mendiola as civil disturbance management contingents only prove that they remain true to their name as the Makatao Class of 1985. Ladies and gentlemen, the Makatao Class of 1985.
Walking behind is the Tagapagtanggol Class of 1986, also known to be the EDSA Class of the Philippine National Police Academy. Despite the turmoil being amidst, the Tagapagtanggol Class of 1986 graduated when the country was in a political strife. This hardened the cadets both physically and mentally, which earned them the title of being true protectors of the country. Despite of such unfortunate events, the PNPA has to produce 104 capable public safety officers, physically and intellectually competent to serve the country without indifference and reservations. Give way to the Tagapagtanggol Class of 1986. Back in the parade ground is the Tagapaglingkod Class of 1987, as the country was in need of a new breed of officers in the post-EDSA era. The Tagapaglingkod Class of 1987 answered the call to give service to the community and motherland. These graduates became the spark of hope for the hard-pressured law enforcement organization. They brought aspiration to sustain order and realism for a better society. With pride and honor, the Tagapaglingkod Class of 1987. Coming your way is the Tagapagtaguyod Class of 1988. Their lives in conjunction had challenged their intrinsic capabilities and comradeship. So strong and so beautiful that they live up with being the best and the brightest class ever produced by the PNPA. They were able to withstand the rigors of a 2-year cadetship training with the highest degree of discipline imposed upon them. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tagapagtaguyod Class of 1988.
Clear the way for the Tagapagbuklod Class of 1989, the 10th class to graduate from the Cadet Corps Integrated National Police, who is strong in advocacy. The Tagapagbuklod Class of 1989 believes in the philosophy of unity despite diversity. This became their motivation to develop a powerful connection among the members and graduates of the Philippine National Police Academy. The class has adopted the current President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., and the current Speaker of the House, Honorable Ferdinand Martin Romualdez. Ladies and gentlemen, the builder of the nation, the Tagapagbuklod Class of 1989. Walking with bravery is the Tagapagmayapa Class of 1990. Fated to give service for the less fortunate of the community was the Tagapagmayapa Class of 1990. With a vision of peace, they are unafraid of the various intimidation of local terrorists and hardened criminals. The graduates of the year 1990 welcome the challenging message across the archipelago to become undoubtful peacemakers. Tagapagmayapa Class of 1990 gave rise to the first 3-star general, the Director of Area Police Command Southern Luzon, former Director of PNPA, Police Lieutenant General Roderick Custodio Armamento, showed tribute for the Tagapagmayapa Class of 1990. Paved the way for the Tagapagkalinga Class of 1991. Known for its vigilance for truth, is the Tagapagkalinga Class of 1991. Dedicated to serve without resentment among them, they have conquered the various challenges even before being public safety officers, and even outside the premises of the Academy. The class continued to be symbols of all that is bold and daring, started and remained strong throughout these years. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tagapagkalinga Class of 1991.
Greetings to the Tagapagbuklod Class of 1992. The first class to formally bear and adopt the name Cadet Corps Philippine National Police is the Tagapagpatupad Class of 1992, an eminent class with renowned members enduring honor and glory for our country. They have upheld strong and continuous development and transformation of the Academy. A proud member of this illustrious class is our Chief BFP, Fire Chief Luis Oralta Puracan, and our very own PNP Director, Police Major General Samuel Camarista Nacion. Ladies and gentlemen, shining with bright light as they once again proudly enter the portals of the Academy. The Tagapagpatupad Class of 1992 with our very own Chief, Philippine National Police, Police General Benjamin Casuga Acorda Jr. Crossing our holy ground is the Tagapaglunsad Class of 1993, famous on the name known as the Tigers of the Corps. The 14th class to graduate from the prestigious institution is the Tagapaglunsad Class of 1993. The class produced 89 elite officers, eligible enough to respond to the needs of the challenging world. Let us welcome the impressive Tagapaglunsad Class of 1993. Following them is the Sandigan Class of 1994, embedded with a rich class history to graduate from this academy. The class that faced with the task to show that PNPA graduates can be trusted at all times. With 79 highly distinguished graduates, the Sandigan Class of 1994, despite the demanding academics and arduous training along their way, they have marched proudly to meet the challenging world of public safety duty. They have lived up to the ideals and principles taught to them as the Academy and used them to perform their inherent responsibilities. A proud member
of this illustrious class is our Deputy Director, Police Brigadier General Jonathan Agdamag Cabal. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Sandigan Class of 1994.
Make way for the Patnubay Class of 1995. They have proved their worth and made a history, being the first class to graduate with the first and only female cadet, Police Brigadier General Portia Reyes Banyaga Manalad. Their class also produced gallant officers who made their idealism in class thus their bread and butter throughout their cadetship. They were the last batch of plebes received at Camp Vicentinim, Calamba, Laguna, and the first batch to graduate at the Philippine National Police Academy, Camp General Mariano N. Castaneda, Silang, Cavite. A proud member of this illustrious class is our Chief BGMP, Jail Director Ruel Silva Rivera, proving that there is no proper place for goals and dreams for all members of the Patnubay Class of 1995. As evidence for such venture is our Commandant of Cadets, Police Brigadier General Jason Carpio Dixman, Chief of Staff, Police Brigadier General Alfredo Kiwa Dangani, our Dean of Academics, Police Brigadier General Arnold Peralta Argento, and our Assistant Commandant of Cadets, Police Colonel Romeo Roel Rodriguez Verango. Greetings to the Patnubay Class of 1995. Leaving footsteps is the Kaagapay Class of 1996. Hard work, dedication, and faith brought honor and fame to the Kaagapay Class of 1996. With these strong men and women who are staunch champions of service, competence, and benevolence, their desire to make difference for the community continuously burn in their hearts like an undying candle. Kaagapay Class of 1996 is very much historic as it produced the first female Lieutenant General of the Bureau of Fire Protection, Fire Chief Superintendent Belinda Berlosas Ochave, the first female Lieutenant Spokesperson of the National Headquarters, and the first female Lieutenant Provincial Director, Police Colonel Jean Salvador Fajardo. The class also produced the first Lieutenant Congressman that holds a position in the 18th and 19th Congress. Their class president, Representative George Antonio Patro Bustos, living with dignity, discipline, and resilience, which will seal the fate of this institution. A proud member of this illustrious class is our Assistant Dean of Academics, Police Colonel Maria Sheila. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kaagapay Class of 1996.
Give way for the Kapanali Class of 1997. The Philippine National Police Academy of 1997, or the Kapanali, made their own history as new companies were built during their time. They truly exude the strong bond and camaraderie among members of the class. Is Police Colonel Arani Pagnanina Hatruela. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride and honor of the Kapanali Class of 1997.
Heads up for the Centennial Class, the Kabalikat Class of 1998, the class that produced the most graduates in the history of PNPA. With 353 proud graduates in 1998, is the Kabalikat Class, with their unflinching pursuits of national development, and their class name depicts they are Kabalikat, in the quest for peace and harmony in the country. After all, these officers did not live by saying, the few the proud, but rather believe that the more the better. Please welcome the Kabalikat Class of 1998. Light up the road for the Tanglaw Lahi Class of 1999. Take pleasure and pride for these respectable and responsible men and women of public safety service. The Tanglaw Lahi Class of 1999. Their immeasurable love to their alma mater can be seen through the contributions they have made for the Academy. Firm believers of integrity of public service, made for the Academy. The law enforcers of the land, whose sole destiny is to be the best among the best officers of the country, who rose and came from this class. Once again, the Tanglaw Lahi Class of 1999.
Let's welcome the Millennium Class of Maquilas Class of 2000. Just a little more time is what we're asking for. Just a little more time could open closing doors. Indeed, the officers produced by the Maquilas Class of 2000 are undoubtedly equipped with integrity, professionalism, and leadership. They prove their worth to be untouchable, courageous, dauntless, and resilient. They are the breathtaking members of the Maquilas Class of 2000.
Here comes marching is the Buklod Diwa Class of 2001. The untiring efforts of the members of the Buklod Diwa Class of 2001 to preserve the prestige of the Academy cannot be measured. With high aspirations and determination, they prove to be competent in the field of service. Their members reflect their competency, audacity, and loyalty. They are remarkable public safety officers that continuously protect and serve the country and people. The band of the marvelous, the Buklod Diwa Class of 2001. Meet our snappy upperclassmen from the Sinaglaya class of 2002. The Sinaglaya class of 2002 is known as the class of living symbols of public safety servants who are anchored in honor, justice, and service. Profound and remarkable police officers that never cease to act their job to the highest form it can be. They are the officers produced by the Academy that really work hard to give pride to the very roots they grew from. Once again, a big hand for the Sinaglaya class of 2002. Advancing in the incredible Sambikis class of 2003. This breed of officers definitely did not trudge an easy journey. They were the only PNP class that had a 3-year curriculum program. The class has an epitome of academic advancement towards the goal of producing world-class status. The Sambikis class of 2003 has their firmest resolution of living up their commitment to give peace to humanity. This class is composed of strong men and women who proved to be worthy to be called as stern public safety officers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sambikis class of 2003. Homage to the Tagapagsanggalang class of 2004. In the track of history of the Academy, the Tagapagsanggalang class of 2004 has marked the longest class name of the Academy. Witness the individuals that exemplified the tedious travel they have gone through the years of pioneering class of the 4 years Bachelor of Science in Public Safety curriculum, whose proud members are all degree holders with eligibilities prior to their admission, abiding by their class motto, Ad Mahora Natus, born for greater things. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tagapagsanggalang class of 2004. Marching with honor in front of you is the Marangal class of 2005. Even in the dark, is equipped with the highest degree of professionalism and unselfish love for the country, imbued with the new culture of justice, integrity, and service. Traversing the various challenges of public service entails their dedication for our country. Once again, please welcome the Marangal class of 2005. Once again united is the Bagsay Lahi class of 2006. As the Academy goes through transition, as it marked another milestone when the Academy accepted high school graduates who were physically and intellectually fit for cadetship training. Bearing their name, Bagsay Lahi, which means spear, these sharp-minded and brilliant officers continued their journey as symbols of righteousness in public safety, endowed with a culture of justice, integrity, and service. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bagsay Lahi class of 2006.
In league today is the San Sinirangan class of 2007, the first class to be composed of pure millennials. We're all born from year 1980s. Because of their unyielding activism for what is just and what is right, they are fondly called as the Radical Class, with the former PNPA Commandant of Cadets, who later became the Deputy Chief PNP for Operations, retired Police General Cesar Hotern Arbina. Their name signifies a waray-waray term that breaks down as follows: San meaning to be one, and Sinirangan, a place where the sun gives birth to new beginnings. Truly, a great renaissance immersed in gold. The class color that symbolizes their greatness and triumph. Each of them has brought a promising and exemplary public safety service, despite many challenges, as they continue living up to their motto, Ad Astra per Aspera, which means through hardships to the stars. Once again, a round of applause for the unbreakable PNPA San Sinirangan class of 2007. Render salute to the Omansina class of 2008. The so-called new breed of warriors paved the way of their journey as they dedicate their lives committed to their sworn duties.
the PNPA Omansilang Class of 2008. They have signified the unified zeal and ideals in conquering the frontiers of life. Trained with decorum and grace, they were molded like shield and armor as they remain vigorous all throughout. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Omansilang Class of 2008. Passing through is the Kaisang Bisig Class of 2009. Drifting in the course of life and in the call of duty is the Kaisang Bisig Class of 2009. Their dream has been worked for, has been realized, and are blessed with compelling cooperation and real power towards a common goal. The men that stood firm amidst the trials of adversity, hasta Victoria Siempre, rise together for the Kaisang Bisig Class of 2009. Take heed for the Mabicas Class of 2010. The Mabicas Class of 2010 never gives up, yet wins in all adversities. The refined officers who are ready to prove their benevolence, backed up for brilliance and efficiency in knowledge. They believe that in all endeavors, no matter how complicated and crucial it is, through living up to God, all things can be made possible. Let us all welcome the Mabicas Class of 2010. Heads up for the Masaligan Class of 2011. In the world that is full of deception, a group of young and enthusiastic officers offer a promise of service for the community. One can heartfully trust as the Manti, true meaning as their class name, Masaligan, an Ilonggo term which means trustworthy, and an abbreviation for the Mandirigmang Sasabak sa Lipunang Ganap. Principled with honor and integrity, they yield a promise-keeping service for the citizenry as they inspire absolute reliability. Once again, a snappy salute to the Masaligan Class of 2011.
Gleaming in light is the Sinagtala Class of 2012. In the midst of darkness, they are the guiding light as they give off their shining light to guide the Filipino people into the right and prudent path. True to their class name, Sinagtala, which means starlight, they are envisioned to guide each and everyone to follow the light they give off through their ministrations, the ones who lead to the way of discernment and bravery. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Sinagtala Class of 2012.
Bridging the gap is the Tagamagitan Class of 2013. The class serves as agents who fight for good to prevail or evil, sworn to protect and defend the people of the nation. They gain courage to overcome fear and obtain strength to resist temptation. Tough enough to hold and maintain balance between truth and fairness, sought after in the justice system. The Tagapamagitan Class of 2013 sticks on the significant identity of the PNPA with its core values of justice, integrity, and service.
Walking with feistiness is the Mandilaab Class of 2014. The Mandilaab Class of 2014 made an honorable and excellent public service as their goals in enforcement of peace and order. These new breed of law enforcers live up its motto, a life lived for others is a life worth living. Indeed willing to sacrifice their own lives so that the Filipino citizenry can achieve a peaceful place to live in. In their hearts is a unique and unquenchable wisdom and passionate public service that burn like a fire, signified by their name, the Mandilaab Class of 2014. Here comes the Lakandula Class of 2015. depicting the character of a paramount ruler. The Lakadula class of 2015 undoubted to face difficulties along the rugged path of public service. They have a strong dedication to the responsibilities of leadership and fervent determination to surpass any challenges. This class firmly believes that every man is the artisan of his own fortune, for they are ready to traverse the roads of fulfillment for its mission. Once again, please welcome the Lakandula class of 2015.
Paved the way for the Masundayo class of 2016. Masundaya, from 3 dialects representing the 3 major islands of the Philippines, Maiso, Sundaro na Dayaw, which means brave warrior with honor, has proven to be their living principle as public safety officers. The combination of these 3 words forms a kaleidoscope of mixed cultures, beliefs, and traditions, signifying the class unity, despite times of inevitable hardships. Once again, the Masundayo class of 2016. Lighting the path is the Masidla class of 2017. The Masidla class of 2017 symbolizes the unified zeal and ideals of their class to vanquish the borders of life. The class name is taken from the Visayan word Masidla, which means a quality that outshines as usual. Excellence and courage are the virtues that made this new generation of public safety officers ready for the challenges of being a public safety officer, who are destined to fight for the less fortunate of the community. Ladies and gentlemen, the Masidla class of 2017. Bent to the royalties, the Maragtas class of 2018. A class which was considered to have the fewest number of graduates, shows that it's not about the quantity nor the ability, but it's all about the quality and the availability of a class to conquer the challenges and adversities of public service. Being few is never a hindrance to reach a common goal for this class, which is to bring impact and influence to the people whom they serve. The road may be rough, but they do believe that it is worth traveling for as long as it gives pride to their alma mater, the Philippine National Police Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Maragtas class of 2016.
Walking with dignity is the Sansi Club class of 2019. Their burning passion for public service is portrayed in their name Sansi Club, as what their class song conveys: no boundaries, hardships, failures, or even loss cannot limit their capabilities to be excellent public servants with the knowledge, skills, and values that they have reaped inside the prestigious institution. They have become strong and determined individuals who cannot be easily destroyed and discouraged by mere influence of the society. Once again, the Sansi Club class of 2019. Marching the hallowed ground is the Mandayo class of 2020. The first class faced with the challenges of pandemic. Their enthusiasm and flexibility has never failed to hurdle all the vulnerabilities and challenges caused by the virus. With a heart set on their mission, they never succumb to the perils, dangers, and menace faced. For this class is built through vision, united by mission, and motivated by faith. The 274 young graduates are the proud members who continue to seek opportunities for the service of others, despite being confronted by odds and difficulties brought by the contemporary world. With a vision as clear as their class year 2020, they sharply set on the goal to become the hope and future of the nation. Tough and true time and form like diamonds, ladies and gentlemen, is the Mandayo class of 2020. Proudly marching is the Hinirang class of 2021, the Chosen Ones. Ang henerasyong inihanda ng panahon upang magsilbi at isakatuparan ang responsibilidad alang-alang sa bayang sinilangan. The 42nd batch of the Public Safety Officers of the Philippine National Police Academy. The name represents its aim to be leaders in the law enforcement that will lift up the country's reputation in public service. New set of officers committed to serve the public and the motherland with nothing in return. Pro bono publico and patria. This class is not driven by clamor for honor and publicity, but to do extraordinary things in the name of service, honor, and justice. Making their way in the hallowed ground, once again, the Alogales class of 2022. mga alagad ng batas na kakalinga sa silang bayan. This class has faced a lot of adversities, from the raging ashes of the Taal volcano to the threats of the COVID-19 pandemic. They proved that the blazing passion for quality public service is an unconditional duty, breaking through to the new era of leaders with discipline and dignity of valor, acting without self-interest. This class will continue to drive the next generation of public servants as just, dignified and compassionate, an epitome of leadership, pride and honor that reflects the overall bearing of the entire Lakan community as they live with their class motto, "What you do today echoes for eternity." Let us welcome the Alagalis class of 2022.
All eyes to the new members of the alumni family, the Masitala class of 2023. From the grueling days of cadetship to the trials of adversity, the Masitala class of 2023 is now marching in front of you. Each step forward is a testament of their unwavering resolve. They emerge as beacons of leadership to the nation's future, with our hearts aflame with fervor and purpose. This class produced the living hero of the MD Lady Mary Joy tragedy. These 210 newly minted public servants embody the pinnacle of excellence, cultivated within the Academy's hallowed halls, armed not only with knowledge imparted by seasoned mentors, but also with the values of justice, integrity, and service. They navigate complex challenges with grace and resilience. Their deeds, etched with the annals of heroism, served as a beacon of hope and a testament to the transformative power of quality training of the Philippine National Police Academy. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, maaasahang tagapagsilbi ng inang bayan na may dangal at katapatan na ang layunin ay kapayapaan, the Masitala Class of 2023.